Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am Brother Yusuf, and on this segment of the Game of God, better known as the Game of Life, I want to talk to you about being tested. Something I've been going through. Been going through it, y'all. Being tested left and right. And I just want to talk about that because I thought that when you was a believer doing good, I thought nothing was supposed to happen. I thought things were supposed to go good. It seemed it seemed unreal to me that when you do good, bad stuff will happen. I couldn't understand that until I started reading scripture. I want to come from the Quran. Sorry about that. I'm gonna come from the Quran. Uh, this is Surah 29, verse 2. It says, "Do people think once they say we believe that they will be left without being put to the test? We certainly tested those before them, and this way God will certainly distinguish between those who are truthful and those who are liars." He go on to say, I'm gonna come from the Bible. It says in the scripture, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12, it says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning indeed the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing has happened unto you." He said, don't act like some strange thing has happened to you because you being tested. And that's what's kind of happening. I think what's happening to me. Well, it's still happening to me. Because I still be puzzled. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that when you do good, good supposed to follow good, right? Do y'all agree? When bad start following good, I ain't understand that. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about just being tested. We shouldn't think, I'm talking to myself too, you shouldn't think that since you believe that things just should go right for you, And it says, I'm going to come from one more part from the scripture. It say in Surah 25:20, it say, "And we have made some of you people as trial for others. Will you have patience? And ever is your Lord seeing. And ever is your Lord seeing." Meaning that we are being watched, meaning we are being tested, and he is testing our reactions. I ain't gonna lie. For a long time, the failing of the reactions, I've been losing that. Man, I've been going, I don't do it no more. Man, I was going off on everybody. Parents, this, that, don't tell me nothing, this, that. And I used to see the little Jesus movies where even like on the Passion of Christ when it was hollering at him, "Yeah, man, are you the Son of God?" And he was just sitting up there not saying nothing. And I used to wonder why he not saying nothing. Because it's a test. It's a game. This is the game of God, the game of life. The points are good deeds. Good deeds not always giving all your stuff away and giving presents and all that. Good deeds are just staying out of trouble, minding your business, also praying. That's the best deed. They say the remembrance of God is the best. It holds the most weight. Is the greatest deed on earth. So, because you tested. This is a testing ground, and you are here only to worship God. That's why that's why when you go to the club and you're out in the street and you're doing this and you're doing that, why life don't make no sense. And you always ask yourself, why am I here? To worship. And God said, hearts find satisfaction in the remembrance of God and only in the remembrance of God. So, I'm just saying, we gonna be tested, and I just want to encourage everybody who out there going through it, man, that if you a believer, we gonna be tested. We gonna go through it. And I just thought that when we was, if you do good, I ain't think nothing bad supposed to happen to you. I ain't think you supposed to be, going through this and then this happening, and but it's God is the absolute. And when I notice through these tests, he be killing two birds with one stone. Cause he'll send you through a test. The test, and let me tell you this another thing. The test is kind of what you prayed for. Nah, this gonna get out the way. A lot of times the stuff we going through is what you prayed for. You might come home, old lady cheat on you, catch a man in bed with somebody else. But you just asked the Lord that you want a promotion, you wanted a $300,000 house, you want this and that. And first of all, he like, okay, the first step for you getting $300,000 house, this joker you staying with or this girl you staying with is cheating on you. I see him, you don't see him, or they don't really like you, they stealing from you, they hate your guts because you a believer. So you got to get, I'm gonna cause this little thing to happen for you can get them out of there. Your child might just blow up at you and go to screaming at you or whatever, and you might need transparency because you being tested, but you also ask for something and the child yelling at you is some type of process of, he trying you through the fire, like he shaping it a lot of times for stuff we ask for. And a lot of times if you live a simple life and you don't ask for much, you dig, even though God love you, dig, you probably wouldn't go through that many tests. I'm not probably sure, but I'm probably, when you ask for stuff, you be out there acting, I want this red car, I want this, I want that. It might seem like something happened to you that seem like it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You heard me? But it got something to do with everything you asked for. So when you being tested, we got to keep this open mind, that, you might lose your job. You might ask for, I want to be a manager. Or you might be like, I want to be an executive chef or something like that. And you might go the next week and lose your job, getting a fuss with somebody, or somebody might lie and whatever. And you go home, oh, I'm cursed. Oh, Lord, I can't do this here. I can't have this no more. Man, what's going on with me, Lord? Oh, this. Instead of going, just get you another job. I be going through the same thing. I'm telling you this, you know what I'm saying? We need to cut that out. Man, we gonna be tested. If you like anything I said, y'all subscribe to this channel. This is Brother Yusuf, and I'm out of here.